everyone. We're the Sunshine Stitchers.
Actually, that's the first time we've ever said hi, everyone.
I know.
Exactly, and I almost changed up to everybody just because
That's
I'm always
really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
It took us a year.
I know.
52 episodes.
I'm EJ.
I'm Gary.
And I'm Shelia. And we're so glad to see you today. This is a great video episode for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can see we've decorated
Yes.
a little bit to celebrate because this is our episode number 52.
Woohoo!
Wow. And I'm still alive. Look. Woo!
Oh, you can't read
Wait,
that,
can't see
Gary.
that.
Here's a
Oh.
board.
Oh. How do I? Wait a minute. Is it?
You can't move it to the side.
Yeah.
Over to the.
How did we ever do this with the big
I
board?
don't know.
I need a smaller board.
We learned
Oh,
a
anyway.
lot. Woo!
Girl.
We learned a whole lot. Like the 52 episodes.
Yes, we
And I'm
did.
still alive.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yes.
It was tricky there a couple of times.
There were some moments.
I was shaky.
Yeah, there were some moments when the Hollywood Police Department, or would it be Oakland Park, not Hollywood, Oakland Park, somebody, Wilton
I don't
Manners,
know.
some police department.
Especially when you guys were singing to me on the beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that would have been the Fort Lauderdale Police Department.
Yeah.
Notice how I know all the police departments.
That's scary.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Yes,
that's good.
so
Wow.
we are so happy and so pleased to be here. We thought we would take a couple of moments today and sort of reminisce, give our perspectives over the past year.
Mm-hmm.
So, EJ, why don't you start?
Oh my. Oh no.
Okay. So,
Let me think.
okay.
Go ahead.
Gary, do you want to start? You're still thinking?
Yeah, we don't really rehearse, do we?
No, we don't rehearse.
It was like whatever
You're
comes
like,
out,
what?
whatever she says, we're like,
Go
oh,
on.
we're gonna do.
I gotta
okay,
speak.
Let's see.
Go ahead.
I've learned that I like to plan, but I don't like to follow my plan. And there's a record of it. Before nobody
yes.
knew. I would always say, yeah, that was the plan.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
And more outgoing now. I think I'm more outgoing.
Yes.
I've actually talked to people.
Yes. That is huge.
Yeah.
And we've noticed that at the cupboard when people come in. We don't know them. They're customers. They come in and they start looking for fabric or threads or a particular chart. Gary is like right there to help, and it's to help.
Yes.
And it's genuine, and they realize that, and they're so receptive to your help. So yeah, we have.
And then there's the days they're waiting for me and I don't show up.
Yes, exactly. Where's Gary? He's not here.
traveling.
Oh, the disappointment is profound.
So can we text him to see
I
what,
know, right?
what fabric we should pick?
I was like, they're like,
But they're there.
Yeah,
so like,
you know, leftovers.
yeah. Well,
Okay, EJ.
well, the level of friendships that throughout the year, this year is amazing.
Yeah.
Getting to know people, getting to know my two friends here. Yes,
She said it.
I
We
said
have it
the
on
F
recording.
word. It's been truly a blessing. Yeah.
Yeah. Likewise, when we first started this, we had not a clue as to what we were doing, how long we would do it.
Yes.
We said, well, we'll record weekly because we think it's important to
Be consistent.
be consistent, and we didn't like pinky finger promise or anything like that, but we have individually really stepped up to that commitment over the past year. But the biggest thing that I've gotten out of it, we were talking about this last Saturday over dinner, is the small family that we've created with Gary, Ronnie, and EJ every Saturday night. This is what we do.
Yes.
After we edit, we have dinner together, and it's like a family dinner every week.
It's really nice.
But I agree with both EJ and Gary in terms of the friendships, the connections, the opportunity to communicate and converse with you. The I call it the Stitchyverse.
Yes. It's big out there, man. Yeah.
It is huge.
So we're all connected.
Yes. When I go to retreats and people say, I watch your videos, I'm always shocked and amazed that you do.
I thought we were making these for us.
Yeah, really.
I was shocked with like 3 views. What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's us. Then in the 4th view, I was like, wait a minute, somebody else is watching?
Yeah. So
I think the what really got me was like when you had your first cruise, or I had my first trip, and we're like, what do we do? Oh, let's just ask someone from our group, Saturday group.
Yeah.
You want to come? And
oh my God.
And we were like, wow.
The support from them. Oh my God. Amazing.
Enormous, because everybody, and we hear that from you as well, the thought of doing a video and putting it out there literally into the world, it can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
But folks have stepped up and are okay about doing one here and one there, just to explore it and to be a part of it. And so we're very thankful to all of our fellow stitchers who've stepped in.
And the cupboard.
And
my gosh,
cupboard.
Karen. Yes.
Mary and Kathy.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Just amazing. Yeah. Karen has enabled us to video on site. And she has said, like, whenever you want. That's been like really just wonderful to be able to showcase our local needlework store, the patterns, the acceptance, never a bother. And I've heard Mary sometimes when we're there and people come in, I've heard her say, do you watch Flosstube?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
The support that we get from them in promoting us, really, thank you.
Thank you.
So
let's look at the list that we're not going to follow. What's next?
Starts.
I have plenty of starts.
Wait, no, that's not next. I'm sorry.
It never fails. This is week 52. It never. So we talked about this is what we're gonna do: first, second, third,
and we put our stuff in order.
We put our stuff in order, and the next thing she starts with number 3. Like, really?
No, this is part of number 1. I forgot, but I'm looking because I don't see Gary's.
Gary's what?
Where are the pieces that you showed in the first video?
Well, that's an interesting story. As we said, I don't follow my plans. My plan, that next video was to start Rodney and Rebecca from Kathy Barrett.
Yeah.
Never started.
But what about the pieces you were working on, your whips?
I didn't have any.
Yes, you
did.
My one finish that I had was the Birds of a Feather, and that's out being framed.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. So you can't show that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I had anything else.
EJ, what about the whips you showed?
Let's see your whips. Oh, EJ had a lot of whips.
She did.
I had. Well, here's my finished cow.
It was headless.
It was headless.
It was Halloween theme, but now it's.
It's really. It wasn't nearly. It was nearly headless. But it's not regular.
So it's not finished.
It's not FFO.
Was it under the bed?
It was scrolled up in the drawer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it was. So the cow finished.
Yeah.
Yay me! Also, the last time, a year ago, I talked about working on this. Well, I did another 100 square. I did another 100 square. So
and that's the Aurora.
That's the Nightlight by Emma Cobden.
And that was in Cross Stitch Crazy?
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's a depiction of the Aurora Borealis.
And if we still have a photo, we'll insert it so you know what it is other than square
Then
colors
this
on
blob right here. It's really pretty when it's done.
It's a beautiful pattern.
Yeah.
It
just
it's just the full
stitched.
coverage.
Yes.
I don't mind. Actually, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
So
I'll
probably be working on this.
Yeah, it hasn't fit into a school of magical stitches.
That's right. That's her out.
Yeah.
That's the truth. It's not an out. It's the truth.
It hasn't fit. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Shelia.
You're welcome.
How about you, Shelia?
All right. And I showed
You were working on this.
I was working. This was a whip, Beads in the Garden, and that is now hanging on my one of my walls in the house. I was also working on the Four Seasons by Best Friend. Something and Best Friends. Sisters and Best Friends.
Yeah,
this was
a seasonal series.
Yes, and I have a.
You're a series girl, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am. I
think most of us are addicted to series.
I put a metal board up in my entranceway, the foyer of my house, and I've been switching these out seasonally. So right now,
I ran out of screen, and you've got the biggest one coming up.
Yeah. This was Summer Joy. Yeah. So they've got magnets on the back.
Can I show this back?
This one,
Okay.
So
she finished it nice. It's very nice. She wrapped. Go ahead, Shelia. Go ahead and talk.
That's one of those tapes that you can buy.
This is stitchery tape.
Tape.
Yeah.
To just kind of.
Yeah.
And you wrapped fabric around it. Match a coordinating fabric.
Yes.
Stitchery tape around.
Yes, like
and a magnet.
and then glued magnets to the back.
Yeah.
And then every season I've been putting one of those up, and I do plan to stitch more seasonal pieces, small seasonal pieces, because the tray that they're sitting on is kind of a good size, and they actually take up half of it.
Okay.
So
you could add a little bit more.
I can do a little
more
bit
tchotchkes.
More tchotchkes. Yes. And so that's what I was working on. Those were my whips during our first video.
Yes.
So
and I still have a whip.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty.
Hopefully year 2.
Hopefully. Put a
pause on it.
Yes, exactly.
You'll get it done.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, our first video is in 2 parts. There's a 1A and a 1B.
Because we couldn't figure it out.
We had to have permissions from YouTube to do something longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
No, but there was a check mark, a box that we didn't check.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how you get authenticated.
Yes. You gotta click.
So anyone else who's got the same problem, look at your YouTube settings.
Yeah. Read the fine print in the YouTube settings.
Click that box.
Yes, click that box. And we broke up our first video into 2 parts of less than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And so that was what we did. And here we are, still episode number 52, still going strong, still having fun.
Yes.
We can still stand each other. So
I still love him.
Yeah,
Aww.
he does.
Aww.
Shelia is my favorite.
Thank you. No matter how he talks about us.
Don't laugh.
Was this something from the peanut gallery back there?
You hear Ronnie? He's laughing.
He's working on bags for today.
Oh. Is that why he's laughing?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so now let's talk about starts.
Okay. I have no starts.
Okay.
I've got plenty of starts because I'm doing dark October stitching, and I find out that I'm not using the correct hashtag because I clicked on it and there was like some other things there. So I don't know.
Not stitching.
No, it was dark Halloween stuff, but it wasn't. I don't know what the hashtag is.
Oh.
So it's just under.
It's not
it's under
October.
I tried that one too. I don't know.
Okay. So Gary needs the hashtag for Darktober stitching, folks.
Yes, the month is halfway over.
Not to worry.
Yeah. So last Sunday, I picked up. I'm doing a new start for every day, either a new start or I'm picking up a Halloween whip. So I think I'm taking for my trip all Halloween whips. So so I don't have to start in the hotel.
Okay.
So this is a start and a finish. So I'm gonna sneak it in.
Okay.
It's the October stocking. It was because there's 3 of them, and this was this is one of the I think it's vintage. It's called Vintage Sampler, and we're gonna put it right here.
Yes.
Because it's easier for me. I don't have to hold it up.
Yes.
And so this was the one easy one for doing our group Sunday stitching because it was 1 thread. And I was able to finish it that day.
Okay, we can. I'm trying to reach for it. I was trying to do this.
Wow, that was bad.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to move the bottom away from it.
I was like, what?
I know.
I was enjoying it. And then, so of course, the next day.
Oh wait, who designed it?
Blackbird Design.
Okay.
All right, and then the next one is Mischief Monster.
Oh, yes.
All I got was part of his mouth. See, look, I got smaller board. See, I learned. So, I think it goes this way. See, I have my tag up here.
Things is never, it hasn't changed.
No.
Go back to some episodes.
Every episode. All right, so I almost got the big mouth done, and I'm stitching this on Color and Cotton 32 count Atomic Tangerine.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Atomic Tangerine.
Yeah, I love her colors. Her fabric's really fun to stitch on.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was Monday's stitching.
Okay.
And then, of course, another fiasco. This is almost finished. This was Brenda Gervais, The Little Witch. You'll see it. It's right there.
Yeah.
And so it's stitched on candy corn fabric. And I know Mary's watching and screaming from the cupboard. Gary, you stitched her in the wrong place. Yes, I know.
Oh.
She's supposed to be stitched in the yellow.
No.
Yeah, she's supposed to be stitched in the yellow. So the top of she's going to be cut out like a candy corn. So the top has a little bit of white and then the bottom has a little bit of orange. So that was so I wouldn't have to stitch all the yellow, all the white and the color and everything.
You got lazy.
So I got lazy. We got creative. She did the counting. I did it over 1 on 28 count. This is from Fabric Flair.
So you have to redo it?
So I have enough fabric. I have more than enough
I
fabric
was going
to
to
do it in the right place.
A lot of fabric.
So I'm still going to finish her because I think she's
You can
still
have
cute.
2.
Yeah, I can have 2. The right one and the wrong one. All right, and then I pulled out an oldie but goodie, Prairie Moon, the house that Jack built 2. And this is on 32 count Mellow from Picture This Plus. So it's a start. It's done all in silks. There's actually 3 colors of silks. There's a black, most of it's black. It's kind of a reddish black and then a greenish close to black too. So when you look at it far away, it looks like it's all black, but then when you get close to it, it looks
I like a
really
reddish
cool.
black. You know the name of the thing? I like a reddish
It's
black.
a silk. These are all silks.
What kind? Oh, you
Belle
should
Soie. Yeah.
Belle Soie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another reddish black is
love
coming
reddish
up.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I started.
Oh,
this
I
was
like that
Thursday's start. When I
look at all the words.
yeah, when I sent a picture out, it was just something, and I sent the Ronnie sent the picture of it to Carla from
Craft Etiquette.
Yeah, what was Craft Etiquette, and he said, "Look, Gary stitched something." And then when I posted what I did this Thursday night, Carla would come back and said something grew. So this was actually Cinders from Gas.
Oh, nice.
So that's a pretty blacky red.
That's a pretty one. Yeah.
I may have to.
So I got all the words done, and it's on a 28 count doubloon from Picture This Plus, and it's time for the big old boot.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Big old boot, and I'm still playing on the colors because I changed these colors to overdyed because they're charted for MPIs.
Mm-hmm.
MPIs are DMC, so I'm using overdyed Gast and Weeks. So I'm using my own conversion, and I'm not sure. I picked 2 greens out. I might do a green and a purple for the socks. I'm still playing with it.
That would
It's
be
socks.
cool.
I mean, they can be fun.
Yeah.
Crazy socks.
Yeah, and then last night I started my last start playing with Jax. And I love this little white pumpkin. He's my favorite of the group. And this is done on fabric from Australia. It's called the designer's Stitches and Spice, and the color is called Sugarcane Crunch. It's a 32 count.
That's
I
nice.
like stitching on this. It's
really good.
I love getting these oddball fabrics
Yes.
because it makes placement fun.
And I like the color of that because it reminds me when you drive up US 27 at the end of the sugarcane growing season, and all the sugarcane fields.
That'd be mostly stitched.
Yeah,
So.
very nice. And I want to show this again because I'm not sure. It's so small. I just want to see. Yeah, that is really cute.
It's super cute.
I have a
Man,
photo.
oh,
I have a
man.
photo of it, and I put a dime next to it.
Oh yes, I remember you something.
I did scale.
Yeah.
I was like,
Look at you.
You know what? I
Scale.
was pretty impressed with myself, and I was like, not
Yes,
bad.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
what
look
makes
at
it
you.
Look at
easy.
math.
I can do it on the Fabric Flare fabric without being too much. I started that in my car during lunch.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow,
car
nice.
stitching and then night stitching after working all day.
Yeah.
So it
not
was
bad.
it wasn't it because it's a printed even weave and it's nice and you don't have to worry about your slip stitches. I don't know what kind
Yeah.
of even weave he uses, but
Yeah.
it's pretty
It's
good.
Pretty good.
All right.
It's pretty easy.
EJ, what about your whips?
All right.
All right.
So my whips. So you ready for my whips?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So for School of Magical Stitches, we have to do 1,000 stitches spread apart, spread upon or apart. I don't know. Spread out.
There you go. Words. Spread apart.
4 different projects. Okay.
Spread across.
Across.
There you go.
There you go.
4 different projects. In 100 increments. So I did 200 stitches on
Look at that ghost.
October
Oh.
from the Cricut collection, and this is Country Mocha, Vintage Country Mocha.
Yeah, it's the one that's printed. It's got the variegation printed on one side.
Yes, and I wanted the striations to go this way to make it look like rain or dreary. Is okay. So I did this so 200 stitches, the ghost done, check.
Check.
And then I'm like, you know what? Let me work on.
Oh, I forgot my pointer.
Let me work on my head, and I'm gonna insert a picture of what it's supposed to look like here. All right, so. Oops, my hugs. So I did 200 stitches. I did this one right here. If you can see. Ooh, a pen. I did, so
it's
200
tiny,
stitches on 2
1/1.
sides. Yes, 1/1,
So
25
I did 1/1.
count.
You did 1/1. Look at that.
Yes, it was really okay.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as bad. I had to frog a couple of times because the thread was like weary because I like long strings.
You have to use
with
shorter
1/1, you have to use shorter strings because they get
It will
tore up
fret,
really
yeah,
fast.
Yeah.
And I've had them where they broke on me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, now I got to figure out how to tie it off.
Yeah.
So lesson
You
learned:
say you
shorter.
It's recommended.
To use shorter strings.
Yeah.
Because your thread gets torn up.
I mean,
I see it.
I've seen people doing heids using one strand, and they've got these long strings.
I like I like to do this. I feel like I'm working.
I've always had problems with it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so I'm gonna after I finish these threads off, then I'm definitely gonna use a shorter amount of strings.
And you're using DMC.
I am using DMC.
Yeah, I think the new DMC also has a tendency to fray a little quicker, so that might be another incentive for a slightly shorter length.
Okay.
But you'll figure it out. You'll find that length that works for you.
Yeah.
I think that the thing about doing full coverage is you really learn a lot about yourself. At least I did when I did mine. And
It's okay. So it was a beast. I had to go back and forth to the pattern to figure out, okay, what's my next symbol. So I took a page off of Shelia's. She make a copy and then she folds it and glues it so it's kind of sturdy.
Yeah.
It's sturdier, so I just keep it now on the side of my stitching. So whenever I need a symbol, I look for the symbol and then the thread.
Okay.
Yeah, because I figure you got all this space out
so
there.
I put it right here.
Stick it right there.
Boom.
And boom. There
Got
it
it.
is.
Yeah.
There it is.
So that's 200 and 200, so a total of 400. And then I'm working on 400 stitches on this. So I've only worked about maybe 200 already.
Okay.
And I just have to do another 200.
So
I wanted 400. I wanted more stitches on this piece than my last piece.
So you're decorating a tree?
I'm dressing a tree or trimming a tree. I may change it from dress to trim.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind
It
of
depends
like
on-
dressing
Well, I
because
think
it's
it-
in the spirit of an English
Right,
designer.
but I think it depends on what your culture. You know,
I get that,
yeah.
but it's kind of an English designer, so it's a different vibe. Since you don't know what the rest of it is,
That's true. You think it's gonna say something else?
who knows?
It might not flow.
It might not flow.
Yeah, I would not.
Change it.
I would
Be a purist.
Yeah. Yeah. Number one, it's a mystery sampler. It's a series that represents to that particular designer a lot about the English Christmas spirit. And I think the colors and the words and the symbols kind of come from her perspective. So I think trying to mix it, given that you don't know what else is going to be there.
Okay. Okay.
If you had the whole chart,
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
But since you don't.
So what's everybody else think?
That'd be interesting. Yeah, okay.
Especially since it's a mystery sampler and you don't know what's coming next or how it's going to flow.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you have the whole pattern and you can say.
I think so. I mean, I would definitely support that.
Okay.
If you had the whole thing, but since you don't, you don't. I mean, because especially if it's something about Christmas pudding.
Then okay. Because I don't know what that is.
Right.
It's an English thing.
Right. Or biscuits, which for us would have been cookies. It's biscuits in England.
Oh, and what do they call it?
Biscuits. They call cookies biscuits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Point. Okay.
Yeah.
I see where you're coming from. I like it. Thank you so much.
5 cents.
Thank you so much, Shelia.
You're welcome.
And no, seriously, and Gary, thank you for your thoughts.
I remember in the first video you showed your first pieces over 14 count.
Over 2?
Legendary.
Yes, 14 count.
I was hoping that you were going to bring those.
Why? You can see the 1B, I think. I think it was in 1B or 1A.
Yeah, with the home, the big house.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know what?
I
watched that, and you said it wasn't finished, but I think it looks.
I think you could frame it.
You could, if you want to do a little border around there, you could
the
make
home
it.
one?
Yeah.
Not the other one. The other one is completely not finished.
Okay, the other one was the border.
The border is really
but
cute.
I think the home one you could probably is a piece of
history.
This is my start piece.
My first piece is hanging in my sister's house in her bathroom, and which is probably where it ought to be. And when I go home and use that bathroom, I have to look at it and oh my God. And I actually changed colors for whatever reason, like midway.
In the middle, halfway through. Maybe the dialogue's changed.
I don't know.
From red to blue.
I don't know. I look at that thing and I'm like, what?
And she's hanging it proudly in the bathroom.
It is.
Maybe the symbol.
Really likes it.
Yeah.
And I just look at it and I go,
maybe the symbols were close and you got confused.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But
that's what I mean.
The same thing.
I may hang that, the Home Sweet Home one.
Yeah.
With the bird in the house.
Yeah, the sentiment was something about sisters and something. It was a great, great sentiment, but woo.
Oh.
It's
still thinking about it.
I know, it's just sad. Okay.
One day we may have a photo of it. I want to see it now.
I do have a photo of it somewhere. If I can't find it, God knows when I'm going to go to Maryland again. But I'll try to find the photo.
Okay.
Because I
think it'd be fun.
walked around.
The biggest faux pas.
A lot of my early stitching is in her house because I stitched and gave it to her and my mother.
So that makes a lot of sense now. Shelia's method is she doesn't frog it; she makes it work.
I make it. That's where it all
And
came
that's
from.
you know when you change mid-color midstream, you're like, well,
I made it work.
one square over really is not so big in the whole scheme of life,
And it's
especially when it's
Ada.
a floating snowman.
Yeah, it's Ada and God knows what else. Yeah. All right. So last week I mentioned that I was going to be working on my class piece.
You said it was going to be finished.
I said I was going to work on it. There's several pieces in the kit.
You get the
So
little
this is the kit. Oh, I still need to cover that up.
She's going to make
I'll put a piece of paper over that
Yeah.
until I'm done, because I don't need that information.
I know.
So there's several pieces, and this is the. Oh yeah, we could fold it too.
I didn't want to damage it.
Oh,
You
it's
mind?
okay. Yeah, no, fine. Go right ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So this is the chair? No.
This is the. Yes, this is the chair.
Yes, that's
I was
the chair.
trying to, yeah.
It's this one.
Oh, I thought
this
you had
way.
more done on the chair before. What did you show us last time?
It was a fob.
Oh,
Just
okay.
to give us an experience with the stitches.
Let's pull it up closer.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it. It's a little stitching there.
And one of the pieces that she gave us, the green, unfortunately, there should be a piece of green on here, but it's there. She gave us that little anchor. So that's the piece that I'm working on
So
now.
you have any more green?
Yeah, I got
Oh.
tons more green.
Okay.
That is super cute. You know, because you just get the little wood things from like Michael's or Joann's, and
Yeah.
you can tie your floss on.
Yes.
Cheap and easy.
And there are only 4 colors in it, so it worked
Yeah.
out really, really well.
I'll have to go look
And
at
you
that
can use
section.
it in your finishing too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can. Yeah,
Like on the surfboard.
yeah.
Well, you really don't
Yeah.
want to anchor near your surfboard.
Surfboard,
That's
no.
the problem.
The thought
yeah,
doesn't
it's
quite.
harrowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Worked for me. You put that anchor out for you.
My second whip of this week is No Time for Complaining. This is the piece that I am doing for a friend of a friend. And I'm almost done. I've actually started the corner, the capping corner over here.
Okay.
And this pen, I should have just put some thread there, but the pen is marking the bottom
end?
corner
Okay.
there. So this I should hopefully finish this week. I still have the other version, which is a white thread on taupe, B5200 on a taupe. And that is, I said last week it was 36 count, it's actually 40 count.
So you pulled these motifs from your library.
Different library of
Okay.
Quaker pieces. So
That's
it's a
cool.
combination of different Quaker charts. that I
And
pulled
it's
those
based
from.
off the sentiment of
The
the top. I
sentiment,
like
No
the
Time
top.
for Complaining, yes.
Get
which
it?
I did in a
I like that.
contrasting blue, which I think is 803.
And it actually looks like there's some of it in the
Yeah.
variegated floss that you're.
Yes.
Looks really nice.
Oh,
That's a
I just
lovely
pulled the
thread,
right
by the
color.
way.
Pardon
Yeah.
me?
I love that color.
Yeah, this is Lyrebird Walk by Cottage Garden Threads.
Yeah.
Nice.
Remember
Beautiful
in
variegated.
previous videos, Shelia was she was buying these like big.
Yeah, I will again in
Yeah.
March. March is my birthday month, and March is
Ah.
when I give
Oh, are
myself
they silk?
permission.
Is it silk?
Silk or cotton?
No, it's cotton. It's a cotton. Yes.
Where'd you get this? Lyrebird Walk.
Etsy, I believe. Etsy
CGT?
shop. CGT.
Nice.
Also, Stitchy Box carries them.
Okay.
That's
really
the
pretty.
wrong card. So I tried. I can't make it
So
work.
let's
Oh,
see.
Cottage Garden Threads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
It's from Australia.
Okay, my bad. I didn't know.
Oh, and it's the same threads that Jeanette Douglas uses in Letters from Mom.
Oh.
That's why you bought all.
Yes.
I remember you bought. You were like
I
trying
bought
to
a
catch.
whole bunch of
Yeah.
them, only to find out that they should.
They came in the kit.
But
so
those-
that's why she collected them.
Yeah.
I said it's okay. You know, so
You can always use thread.
and I was already collecting the threads.
So what boyfriend is this?
This is Henry.
Look at that. We know it's Henry.
Yeah.
I did a lot of work on Henry this week. Henry has a head. He has a hat. He has boots. He now has some holly on the stick, and holly on the stick.
Go ahead.
Okay. There's holly.
Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
Did I put it in the wrong color or something?
No,
No,
you're
you're
good.
good.
You're good.
Oh, okay. Y'all.
It's just
See,
the
they
12.
messing with
It's
me.
just the 12-year-old in me.
They messing with me, y'all.
Y'all.
I can't go crying to my mom. I have to go to y'all. So my plan now, I've changed my plan. I was going to prep my boyfriends
Yeah.
to take on travel, but I've decided to just go ahead and finish them.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
because, I mean, you know.
It's so close.
It's-
And the
it's
problem is if
time.
you would take it to stitch on a trip and you said, well, I'll finish that really fast because
Yes,
you're focused on it.
and then
And
now
you're like,
that-
well, now what do I do?
Yeah, I got to carry them around for
Yeah.
the next however long. So yeah, no, I decided to just go ahead and finish them this month. They're all pretty close to finishing,
Nice.
and I'm using them on my Tuesdays and Saturdays stitching at the cupboard
Okay.
Nice.
because they're 30 count weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Using the called for threads.
So you could finish up the holly and the berries today.
Yes, I could finish up the hollies and the berries, and probably start on the snow.
Ugh. Yeah.
There's a lot of snow.
And there's another red bird. There's a red bird in the bottom.
Yeah, there's another red bird sitting on the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm enjoying that, having a lot of fun. Henry, and I also decided that with my constant confusion about my boyfriends, it was time to get me out of my state of utter confusion.
We pulled her screaming and kicking.
Even I am tired of being confused.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Rosewood Manor Seaside Sampler.
Nice.
Which is on a 36 count opalescent, a white, just a basic white opalescent from Zweigart, using the called for Treenway silk threads. And I finished the fish.
Yeah.
The fish are all done.
Congrats.
Yes, I think everybody who does this piece does a little celebratory dance when you finish the fish. Because, and I have a boo-boo. I noticed it when I was working on it this week. The little dark blue squiggle there, which is kind of like, the little bubbles you see in the water.
Over here?
It's supposed to be a light color, and somehow I must have picked up the wrong color. I'm honestly trying to decide if I'm going to change it. That's why it's still
because
there.
the other squiggles are light blue.
Light blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you might have to.
Yeah,
it looks like, because it's not a focal point, and with the dark color, it looks like it draws your
it's
eye.
like a something.
Yeah. That one you might have to frog.
Oh. Let's try as hard as I can.
Yeah.
I actually might have to frog it. Okay.
All right.
I will.
So now, what do we have next?
We have next Hall. Because you did your finish. We were
Yeah.
say
Do we have Hall?
We have Hall.
I have Hall.
Good.
Why?
Hi everybody.
Is that on a permanent loop?
Oh my God! Please no.
Happy anniversary, guys.
Oh.
I have instructions from Doug and Vicky.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Doug, for the music. I love
it. The rules. And this is Mary Jane.
Oh, thank
you. You have to open it, please.
Okay. Wow, thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, Doug.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This is a surprise.
Open it now?
Yes, it is.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He gave me instructions.
Oh,
That's what I got by the instructions.
Okay, instructions.
Shelia likes instructions.
This is to be opened while filming. This is very important. Each of you get a package and then open it in this order.
Wow.
EJ.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They did this.
This is her pattern that she designed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Isn't that cute?
Oh my gosh.
Witches know how to spell.
Sunshine Stitchers Couture Collection.
Oh, they dyed it themselves?
Oh my God. And then it says,
This is Doug, dyed by Doug.
EJ, I'm sorry. So this is called EJ, I'm sorry.
And this one's called Do You Forgive Me?
I love it. How amazing.
Oh wow, I got goosebumps.
Oh my God. Thank you. Oh,
Okay,
this
Doug,
is beautiful.
I forgive you.
Oh my God.
You have been.
You have to take the evil eye back.
I do.
You took the eye back.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
That
is beautiful.
Amazing.
Wow.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
That's Shelia.
Mine, and he spelled my name correctly. Wow.
Wow.
This is, I'm just shocked.
Next stitch. Oh,
This is called,
Hold
and
on,
it's
open it up.
32 count. Oh, I have to open it up more.
Oh wait, sorry. It says notes from Vicky. EJ, this might help you with your magical homework. Sometimes even a witch gets confused about spelling bees. Oh, that's cute. Thank you so much.
What's this one called?
This is called Shelia, You Scare Me.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we have our fabric collection.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is
Oh, I love
gorgeous.
that.
Oh man,
So soft.
there's some talent.
And this one is called I'm Really, Really Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And this is a more economical way for you to travel to all of your
Oh,
retreats.
how cute!
Broomsticks.
Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's lovely.
That is awesome.
That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Vicky's
And-
been busy.
Now, Mr.
Oh, me?
Gary.
Mr.
Oh,
Gary.
Look at you with
Wow.
your Avengers.
Wow. Wow, I thought it was just for the girl. I was hoping it was just for the girl. Because this is really thick.
Oh my goodness.
And it's,
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
did it fall down?
Yeah, I make a mistake.
It's okay.
come on, Doug. Camera.
So the first task is for Gary to get into it.
3 hours later.
I'm so glad Gary has the toughest package so we can hear all the crinkling he's producing.
It's the wrong
I love it.
side.
Thank you, Doug. That's the best gift ever. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you. Yes, struggle.
Hate opening package. Oh yeah. Oh wow.
You notice I'm not offering to help you.
I know. I let you
Struggling.
struggle.
I know.
I'm gonna let you. Whoa.
All right, Doug. Again, more tape. I can't.
I love it.
You know,
Thank you
what happened
so
about
very much.
camera ready?
Not camera ready.
I have no
Okay, I will
nails.
help you. I will help
I don't want to
you.
be here all day.
This is.
Good job.
And probably it's
I love
empty.
the tape. Yes, I'm gonna be showing.
Oh, we'll be here all day.
Did you see that elbow? My goodness.
Where?
You showing them bows.
Okay, Doug, you have an issue with
Good job.
with tape.
Yes. Woohoo.
Scissors.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, thank God. Oh,
finally.
thank God. He's like letting me struggle here.
This is sharp. Thank you.
Ooh. Okay.
Woo-hoo. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doug.
Appreciate
How
it.
come they didn't get a? I'm like sweating over here. How come they didn't get a box?
Smart.
Look
Good
at
job.
this.
Smart.
Oh, look at this. Gary, thanks for ratting me out. Well, I figured if I didn't want to go down by myself. Look at this beautiful green. Oh, I love it. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Dang. That's some good stuff.
And the next one from the collection says, "You should have known better." As I say, I am a whip. I'm a work in progress. This is beautiful. I love the.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh wow! Look at
Oh.
that, Gary. This is for your collection of Franks.
Nice.
It is big, but if I can stitch it, so can you.
That
Happy
is-
Hallows Eve. That's what
Oh
it's
my!
called.
There's a Jedi in there.
Yes.
Wow.
Look at all those little Halloween kids. Oh my gosh!
So the rest of the instructions, it will become clear as to why this order is imperative once you have opened all of your packages. Yeah, Gary last.
Yes.
Yeah, that was.
Love it.
Ronnie's package is for him to open at his leisure. Okay.
And open later.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I have people waiting in the door.
oh,
Okay.
yeah, we see.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Vicky and Doug from IX Stitch and I guess the Floss Jedi.
I know who wrote that note. Thank you so much.
So is this Doug right here?
And-
I've got you stitched, Doug.
Oh, let me
It's
see.
the Floss Jedi.
Nice.
That you
Nice.
all
Amazing.
Wow.
love the charts. What a
Yes.
surprise.
Oh, that
Thank
is
you.
so cute.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
thank you
Thank you
much.
so much.
Now I'm all
I
kerfuffled.
know.
Lester, no, what was the list? List
I know
what?
the list. That
Oh
was,
my gosh.
so EJ,
Thank you
your
so
other
much.
haul,
I mean, it's
which pales.
the
I hate to
comparison.
say this, but it pales in comparison.
It
and I
does.
think I'm gonna have to get that as a ringtone.
Really?
I think so.
Whenever we
I
call
think
each
so.
other?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When you figure it out, let me know.
Okay.
Because I keep playing the video
Well,
just to hear the music.
Yeah.
Is that why we have so many views
I figured that was
in
got.
that video?
Gary, this is us who plays the video.
I have it on. I have it.
He's traveling. He's in his hotel room stitching and listening.
Yes,
It's on repeat. It's on loop.
it's on a loop. There's only like 10 million views.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my God. It's sad. It's just
Look
the little things in the world, right?
Poor Gary. Oh my goodness.
So,
Okay. Yes.
let's get-
Okay.
all right.
Hi.
The struggle bus.
I know. I feel like my glasses are steaming here.
All right. And my last little haul.
Which is really great. I love the color.
It's beautiful. It's Under the Sea Fabrics. Oh my God. And it's called Changing Leaves. It's on linen, 28 count.
Wow.
That thing is bold.
A witch?
I don't know.
I don't
Which?
know, but that is
that's
bold.
bold.
Amazing.
Yes.
Oh, I have the perfect pattern for this.
That's
Yeah?
very devilish, very hellish.
Yeah.
Really?
It's,
Yes.
At
least my
the
vision
Raven
of hell.
Queen. I think that's what she's called from Mirabilia.
The one that's-
she's all black, and there's like a city scene behind her. Like,
The Raven Queen.
I think
Is she? Oh no, I don't know who
I'll
that
pull
is.
it out of my stash.
Okay.
I'll show you. I think
Nice.
that's what she's
Nice.
called.
This is beautiful. 28 count linen. And I'm like, oh yeah, let me get linen so the colors can pop. Yeah.
Yeah,
pop.
see,
This
huge
is it.
difference.
That's the difference between even weave and linen.
Yeah.
Man,
Right.
oh man.
Yeah.
Huge
That is beautiful.
difference. Okay, plans. I'm
That is
going to speed us through because that took quite a bit of time.
Ooh,
Not
thank
that
you.
time
though.
is all important. I mean, that was just, that
That
was,
Thank you. But it was priceless. Thank you.
Priceless,
That
yes.
wrapping was beautiful.
Yes.
Thanks.
especially that last one.
Yeah.
All right, Doug. Thought we were like. I still love you, Vicky.
She wrapped it, you know. That's a
you know
woman's
what?
mind right there.
I do believe
Yes, she did.
that may have been. Okay, Doug, hide the tape from Vicky.
All right, go
Okay,
ahead.
Plans.
Go ahead.
Me? Okay,
Yes.
plans. Guess
Yes.
what? Monday I'm flying to California for a week and a half. So I'll be
Okay.
there from the 14th to the 23rd, I think. And I'm going to be able to go stitching with the Southern California Stitchers on the 19th, which is a Saturday. And they listed 3 locations in their Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the location I'm going to go to is the one in Lakewood, California.
Nice.
It was like 30 minutes from my hotel, so it's not too bad.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
And so I'll hopefully meet some more of my previous friends and new friends, and I really
Nice.
I had a great time the last time I was
He
doing the
did.
Saturday thing.
He did.
I mean, it was a little weird stitching in Panera. Everyone was eating. We were like cackling like we were at the cupboard.
Yeah.
And so, conversations went all over the place. So
When
it was
people
still,
come, strangers come, you're like, what are you stitching?
No,
Or what are you
they
doing?
just looked at me.
Giving you the side eye.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
They'll get over it.
Yeah.
And so I'm still doing my 31 days of dark October, whatever the hashtag is, stitching.
Please send him that hashtag.
It's pitiful.
And
Yeah.
you can always go back and repost.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely
Yeah.
will
Change it.
because I'm trying to post
Yeah,
every
really
day,
are,
trying
yeah,
to show the.
yeah.
So I'm going to take Ghostly Guards, Away We Ride, Double, Tonight's Halloween, The Cats, Vinny the Vampire, Witchy, Washy, Vlad's,
taking all of
Vosh
that?
Day,
He needs
and
every day.
Halloween
Oh, yeah.
Gathering, Cats, and ending with Cats on Parade.
Yeah.
So
That's
5 of
half a
the.
suitcase.
Yeah.
4 of those have already been started, so it's just going to be it's only stitching a day. Going to be that, and then the others will be started. So yeah,
Wow.
I'm I might have to take 3 suitcases.
Yeah. But then all he has to do is wear. He only needs 1 shirt and 1 pants.
2 shirts.
2 shirts?
Yeah, so give him an extra day for the other shirt.
I dry. Yeah.
I can always go shopping, buy clothes, and then toss them whenever I leave. God, I'd rather take 3 suitcases.
3 suitcases of stitching.
Okay, EJ, what are your plans?
My plan is to work on my Deck the Hall SAL. You can still get 10% off using the code EJ10, Caterpillar Cross Stitch. So I'm finishing that to get my total 400 stitches, and I need to stitch 200 stitches on something else. What that something else is, I don't want to say out loud because next thing you know, Gary's gonna say, "Where is that?"
I know. I want to see Mother Moon.
Ah.
I figured it out.
Oh,
Or is it Hello Moon? Or is it? You did finish one moon. You finished October Moon.
Yes,
Yes.
I finished the October. Ooh, that was a big moon. So yes, I will be putting in 200 stitches on Mother Moon by Sunday.
All right.
You know what? I think with all this moon talk, I think I might pick up that Hello Moon from Rosewood Manor, so I can put your name on there and kind of memorialize this last
Finally.
year of
Finally.
EJ and the Moon.
Yes, you should.
Oh, my
Definitely.
Maybe not. Your plans?
My plans are to do as much work as I can on the boyfriend's finish, Henry, and start in on the finishing work for Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to work on the autumn Quakers. I didn't get to work on that this week. And as much time, the rest of the time I'm spending on No Time for Complaining. If I
You get that.
hopefully I will finish the colorful one. I'm going to stay on the colorful one and then pick up the white on taupe later. I may not get to that.
You had a lot of that one done. I saw it on
Yeah,
Sunday.
that one is a lot of that one is done as
Yeah,
well.
it's pretty.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one I like best. I actually like both of them.
I do too. I
Yeah.
do too. But so that's my preference. Okay, my plans. We did announcements. Wow.
I have one announcement.
Oh, you have
for,
one more announcement.
Crazy Annie's,
Mm-hmm.
both her autumn and her winter stuff on her page, Crazy Annie's. The 10%, 15%, I think it was 15% for the bundle is still out there. She
Okay.
still has supplies. You know, we're not starting the December one until December 21st, so you still have time to order. And I know I've been getting a lot of people asking, what about spring and September? Hold on, people. I got a lot of stitching. I'm anxious to do it, but we want to get some really cool fabric for those bags, and the designers of fabric haven't come out with their next season's spring and summer patterns, and I want to really have a cool bag.
Yeah.
I don't want to just get something from last year. I want
Yeah.
something really cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm still searching. I know what I want in my eye for spring. The idea is to find it. But
Yeah, yeah. Okay, great. All right, wow. So this turned out to be a jam-packed video.
But not how long is video?
But it's less than an hour.
Okay, that's good.
That's
you know me,
interesting.
I
By a
like
minute.
I like them short. I like them short. And again, thank you so much, Doug and Vicky.
Thank you so much.
Incredible surprise.
Yes.
So well thought out.
Yes.
Impeccable.
Thank you
job.
so
Thank
much.
you. I knew if we continued, I'd eventually get her to help me with doing the ringtone. Plan
I gotta say,
accomplished.
I gotta say, yeah, I've been worn over. I gotta say, and also don't forget the Caterpillar cross stitch SAL.
Yes.
Right.
Deck the halls, EJ10
Correct. For 10% off.
discount code.
Yes.
So yeah. Alrighty. Well, I
Beautiful.
think we've said it all.
Yes.
All right.
And don't forget,
No matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I forgot. Our just want to say thank you to the crafty curator for coming up with our closing.
That's what I was going to mention, but I couldn't remember who it was. I'm like,
Yes.
I know. The name was right there.
Thank
but
you, Letitia.
Thank you, Letitia.
Thank you. Thank you
Bye.
so much.
And don't forget, no matter
Where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye.
Oh, and I did drink coffee.
Oh, me too. My God, I almost reached for it.
I did too. And then I caught myself.
Me too. And I did this. I did.
I don't have a coffee on the table because I don't have drinks on my stitching. Okay.
Okay.
So look entertaining at EJ talking.
Well, I'm not putting the stitching on the